And we have sort of a similar situation as Freestyle Las Vegas here with big arena and crowd watching. Of course, there's live commentary as well with the games while the games are going on. How do you think about the whole situation? And did you take a look at the arena today?
So, I mean, there are a couple things. Obviously, I've already spoken about this a little bit, but I think, the first important thing to look at as we talk about freestyle and the Esports World Cup is, first of all, the expectations, and also how is the event sort of being pitched? What are they saying? So when we look at freestyle, this is probably why I have great disappointment in terms of the way things have turned out. Is that at the start, if you go back to February, even World Blitz and Rapid, whenever it is, freestyle was billing itself as a classical event for Fischer random chess, with basically as sort of a competitor to FIDE. So that's what it was. That's what was we were told as players what the vision was of how the events and what freestyle was. And that changed very quickly. You fast forward to Paris. They, I think, added 2 players, if I'm not mistaken, and then they also changed it to sort of, I think it was a quicker format. I mean, it was like 1 hour, 45 minutes. I forgot what it was, but it was quicker than the event in Germany. And then when you go to Las Vegas, they made it even quicker. It was just it was straight up 30 minutes. Then you had the 10-minute games. The format was very complicated. So when you look at that, with freestyle coming out and saying they were going to be competitors of FIDE, be better than FIDE, all these sorts of things. And then the reality was, in many ways, I would argue, the organization was worse than what I've seen from FIDE with all the changes in the format, time controls, this, that, or the other thing. The expectation versus the reality was very different. So when we talk about the Esports World Cup, however, I would say there's zero expectations. When you look at this event, my understanding is there's no input from, say, chess.com or chess people specifically. It's very much an event that's being run by people without experience in the game chess. So when it's being run by people without experience, first of all, you are expecting errors to happen. But while you're expecting errors to happen, I think you're much more accepting of that because these are not hardened chess professionals, people who've been around the game for 20, 30 years. So you kind of, you deal with it in a different kind of way than with freestyle, where there are plenty of people directly involved with the organization who've played a lot of chess. Having said that, I do have some concerns about the fact that with this event, there will be noise. There are going to be a lot of fans, and the angling of where the chairs are and the computers, it's very easy to look into the audience. So I do have some concerns. I think, if I'm going to be very candid, I feel like a lot of this is being driven by Magnus to push chess in this direction where he's trying to have it both ways. He wants it to be like viewer-friendly entertainment, but then also serious chess. And I think a couple of players here already said some things about this event. And I am concerned that chess is going in a certain direction where Magnus is trying to have his cake and eat it too. So I'll just say that. And it does concern me. But that being said, I think this is the first time for the event. I do think that if there are issues, they will be corrected going forward. So maybe there will be issues, maybe there won't be. It's very hard to judge. But I do have some concerns.